and the Dakota Badlands, the Black Hills causing echoes so they arrive in matched pairs just after you say them. How come I imagine your hand as it tightens its grip on the receiver the way you might on the handle of a dagger just before you cut me? And when I moved inside you that final time in room 7 of that cheap motel off Highway 53, my face buried in your hair, your legs pulling me closer so the space between our skin could not be measured, why just then did I feel the gap widen between where we were and that exact moment and where I once was? Why do I always feel this way when I'm lying alone in my bed on those murky nights when sleep has decided to take a long walk elsewhere? Feeling that you are with me as before, that if I just reach out far enough, the fissure will close and the lesion will scab over. And if possible, can you tell me, please, why after all these years and uncounted miles between us, the mere sound of your voice still makes me bleed? All right, 2 more. And stick around for something amazing. Although I never lived in northern Wisconsin, my family has, almost all of them. So I'm up there quite a bit, spend a lot of time up there, and usually alone walking around in the country. And this one came out of a long walk I was taking. It's called On the Way to the Cemetery in New Auburn, Wisconsin, I Stopped to Watch a Pair of Ducks. 3 miles south of town, I walk along the shoulder of County Highway SS, pausing at a culvert where acres of wetland flow beneath the roadway. It's been 5 years since you and I last walked this way, our weekly hike paralleling the railroad tracks, taking us away from our home. The black, damp smell of creosoted cross ties baking in the midday sun has stopped me here, 4 miles left to go. I sit on the guardrail to rest, no cars pass by. A pair of mallards skates below me in the current, feasting on minnows. They speak to each other in hushed tones while cattails dance along the water's edge. Well fed, they slide away below a trestle bridge and move from my sight. I rise and move on, trudging into the silence. I have forgotten the sound of your voice.